Hello everyone, and welcome to my story. So, this is part 2 of my 3-part tutorial on juggling. Now, to recap, on episode 1, we had one juggling ball, and the instructions were keep your elbows in, keep your arms out, and simply throw the ball from one hand to the other one. Very easy. Attempting to look straight ahead instead of watching the ball, and making sure that when you send the ball up, the tip of the arc does not go above your visual periphery. So, if you've practiced with that well enough that you think you're ready for the next step, then let's go with 2 balls. Okay, so as many of you may have guessed, this is where it starts to get tricky, but the good thing is all of the complications are in the past now, because using 2 balls instead of 1 is the same mechanics. You're just doing it twice, and at the same time. As before, if you drop the ball, do not attempt to reach out and grab it. Simply allow it to fall, accept the failure, and adjust the next time you do it. Now, if you are like me, many of you will find that your offhand, it is much more difficult to get an accurate and consistent throw than with your main hand. That is perfectly normal. If you find yourself doing very well with your main hand, then spend some time focusing on your offhand. Simply passing it back and forth. And when you are doing 2 balls, always try to remember you're keeping a rhythm at this point. It's just, once the first ball is in the zenith of the air, send the second ball over. It's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, catch, catch, 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 1, 2, catch, catch. Good. One more thing I want you guys to practice while you're still here on 2 balls is catching one of the balls with a ball in your hand. This is going to be important for the next video. It's relatively easy. You just use your main finger and your middle finger and your thumb as a little claw while holding the ball with your remaining 2 fingers. Send the ball over and catch. You can throw it as well. Catch, 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 catch. Doing good. All right, and that was the second video. Not as long or as complicated as the first one, but you have already picked up the basics, and those basics are the foundation of all the juggling that you're going to do. This is why, as long as you are practicing even the most bare minimum of the juggling practices, you are going to get better. I promise you. Even if it doesn't feel like what you're doing is substantially improving your technique, it will get better. Your brain builds in layers on the things that it learns, and you have to have the strong foundation, or else even the most complicated or tricky thing you learn in the future will collapse in on itself. So, with all that said, next time, get ready for 3 balls.